On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals. Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. But Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He'll keep it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Mississippi State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Wants to throw. It's Valdez. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Got the back over the middle. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going. When the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me. I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And to get rid of it quickly.
Well, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Off-play action on first down. Find space on the right. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw, it's Valdez. Takes the easy completion. Breaks the tackle. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Can anyone catch him? And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On the ground, it's Blade. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Smashes through. He's now up to 70 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 20, he's got space. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's got it. Great move there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown LSU! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Back to throw, it's Valdez. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. He's looking to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Brings it in down the left side. And he gets a big chunk of... His clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go, trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Tompkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. He's looking to pass. Now adjusting. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Coming after it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's complete on the right side. Pulled down for the tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. Oh, and he missed it. No good. That one may sting the little guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Going over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Second down after that incompletion. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Mississippi State going up tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll run it from the gun. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He'll pull it on the read. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on second down for this offense. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He makes the connection. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding more yards with the spin move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. From the gun, the ground game. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Working that left side now. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for space. It's Blade. Got room at the 35. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Mississippi State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Every Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Red pass hits complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Using his feet to buy time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Hit as he throws. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The offense set for a 1st down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They go to the ground. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Back to throw, it's Valdez. Got him downfield. Racing down the left side. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Number 7.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Cal. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Smashes through the tackle. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Nelson. Touchdown LSU! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Dropping back, it's Valdez. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The aerial assault continues. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU 43, Mississippi State 21.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Handoff from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. This offense has a second down play. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always just a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.